So I bought some of these. These are n95s. Still a lot of COVID going around. I know people don't want to believe it, but that's, if you don't want to believe reality, then don't watch this video. So these, the big concern was the plastic bag that it came in. So I'm letting this sit out. They say you should let it sit out for about 10 minutes because the actual contaminants would be from the plastic bag. I don't know enough about it to say definitively and agree with it, but I'll just let it sit for 10 minutes, a good 10 minutes before I use it. These are available on Amazon. That's where I got these. You can get them now. You can get them really easy because nobody's wearing them anymore. It's not like it was like April of 2020 when you couldn't find a mask to save your life. But this is supposed to be a very good fitting mask and it seals across your face. My only thing is like, how well you can see it on this smaller camera, but these are rubber bands basically and they're stapled on. So I don't know how to feel about that. But I'm assuming what I usually wear is these n95 masks. I'm making sure not to touch. This is a filter, so you shouldn't touch it with your fingers. But I've been wearing this crush because it was in my pocket as a backup the other day. So this has a metal band and it sits like this. And then I bought this aftermarket stretch thing because I wore just this on my ear on a flight home from London. What was it, 2021, the end of 2020? It was like the 28th, and the whole flight, it was a 10-hour flight, so I had to just keep putting my fingers in between it just to hold it because the backs of my ears hurt so bad. So I bought these. This alleviates that issue allegedly because these two ride on the back of your head. So your head takes, the back of your head takes all of the pressure off, so to speak, and we'll see. This has a foam on the top here that's supposed to be better, that fits better and should be better with your glasses. But like I said, I just took this out before I hit record, so I'm gonna let this sit for a good 10-15 minutes. I have other stuff I gotta do. Continuity, if you're watching this, I'm baking bread low 67. I don't know when this is gonna come out, but unfortunately COVID keeps rolling. I'm preheating the oven, so I'm waiting on that to start too, and I'm watching football. So anyway, busy day, but gotta protect yourself. I'll be back in a few minutes when the time has elapsed. Let's say it's been about 20 minutes. I'll let it sit out. This is a thing to think about too if I'm going somewhere. Maybe I know I'm gonna leave at like 7 o'clock, so I crack one open at 6 or something. Anyway, I'm not sure about the validity of the plastic thing, but I'd rather just err on the side of caution. I mean, we're going this far in the name of caution. Why not just that extra few minutes? This the wrap around your nose area here feels really nice. This thing, I'm gonna have one up and one down, so I have one. You can see my bald head. You can see it probably pretty good. This is the top one, and the bottom one is just around the neck. I feel it's super tight around my face, not in a bad way. It feels like I'm covered. So it has a lot of room in the front because like the other one is sort of tight against your face, not in a bad way again, but this one feels like you have a little bit of space. I have my glasses on, I am talking, I am breathing, and none of it's coming up. My glasses are not fogging at all. I mean, if I like breathe out really hard, I see a little spot, so rather than say that's the way it's supposed to be, I think with this you really have the option to conform to your face really tightly. If I like breathe out really hard, it sort of wants to come out a little bit. put it up a little bit higher. Put those down a little bit further. Just regular talking, nothing. Breathing is perfectly okay. I feel good. There is like almost an inch cushion between my face and the edge of the mask, which is nice. You feel a little more room in there. It just sits on my face really nicely. This is a really nice quality mask. I feel pretty good about it. These bands, which I had concern about, they're tight, but they're supposed to be tight, but they don't feel like they're on the brink of just like snapping on my face or anything. At least I hope not. But yeah, this seems pretty nice. It fits really well. It feels like I have something on my face that's protecting me, and I can feel that. All I can smell is the inside of the mask, which is good. So I'm baking bread right now. The oven's on. Continuity. This is like in between the first part of the baking process for the bread. So I can't smell anything. Normally by now, I know just before I put it on, I could start to smell it because it's so hot that it expands really well and it starts making that bread odor. I can't smell it. So that's good. Okay, so these are N95s. They're not the cheapest mask, but this is like an all-day mask. You could put this on and have it on all day, or like a long flight like I was talking about earlier, something like that. Feels good. Just moving forward through all of this that's going on still. It's always good to be protected, and I think this is a good choice for a mask.